Porch Talks tonight, and we have a special guest tonight. This is a very special guest because this is the First Lady of Porch Talks. We're here with Miss Nicole Lewis, and she has some things that she wants to share with us tonight that I think are very important in relation to how we engage our young females today in post-modernity, in the 21st century. In 2015, how we engage our young ladies. And so she is an activist. She is a woman who is in her community. She's an individual who has gone out and taught young ladies various things. And so we want to hear a little bit about what Miss Nicole has to share, motivationally inspiring us to being better in this society. Miss Nicole, how can we help our women today?
The main thing is now, 2015, I feel like the woman has been degraded, like physically, spiritually, all facets of how a woman can be degraded. I feel like the woman in general, not just the black woman, but the woman in general has been degraded. Like, we have been broken and we haven't been built up. Our foundation is continuously shaken, and no one has, set forth the standard that, you break someone down, you build them up. And that's what I've tried to do. I think I've accomplished with, a few things. I have, a few friends that, have come to me and have talked to me about how, they're feeling this way or that way. And I try to be as positive as possible, because I feel like if it doesn't start at home, where is it supposed to start? Like, that's how I want, to raise my daughter. Like, be positive. Don't allow someone who is going through something to break you down and destroy what you've got going on.
And speaking of your daughter, you just mentioned, so you're a mother, and of course you're the First Lady of Porch Talks. So glad to have her here, Miss Lewis. And how is it being a parent, a mother, and being a leader in your family, and being a motivational individual who inspires and moves your family forward, or assists in moving your family forward?
It is an everyday learning process, because the things that my mother taught me, though they worked when I was younger, they don't work now. What? Like, they make sense to that older generation, but now, we've got different types of things. Like, they didn't have internet back then. So how, I see my child growing up and how, like, I want her to see the world. You have the internet, which doesn't look like it's going away.
Right, okay. Absolutely. Okay.
So, like, I have to monitor that, and I have to explain to her at her young age that, what she sees on TV or what she sees on the internet isn't real life. That's not, Doc McStuffins isn't going to come to your house, fix your toys, and fix your heart because it's broken. I have to say, look, if you need something, come to me and Daddy, because, we may not have all the answers, but we know where to get them. And we'll try to help you as much as we can. But, like, I feel like that's what's wrong with our younger women. Like, y'all think that, they think that, getting on TV, shaking in the club, that's what that's what you are.
Let's get it. Go ahead.
That's what you are. That is what you are set to, that's the standard for you. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to wear nothing. You're supposed to be real thotty, and you expect a man to respect you. I don't want my child to grow up like that. Because I don't want to be a child.
Don't. Shit. Who does? You know what I'm saying? I don't either. Hello.
Because my main focus is to just teach her and my other kids, and whoever comes in contact with me, just teach them, like, there's a better walk than what you got going on. And as a woman, we need to empower each other. We need to be able to be like, look, even if you have a flaw, you're beautiful. Doesn't matter that, you think you got bad skin or your hips too big. Embrace it. Embrace what you got. And live that life of, embracing what you have. Because, God broke the mold when he made you.
Yes, he did.
He didn't make anybody else like you.
Wow. That's so powerful how she implemented that, because we weren't even going in that direction. But you know, we are talking about the higher energy. We're talking about motivating you. We're talking about moving you to a higher destiny. We're talking about being empowerment. And so she's tonight talking about how we can influence women today, and ladies and young ladies. And we want to tell you that she has a program that is the sister. Can you tell us a little bit about your program that is helping the young ladies that are out there today who may be in a struggle?
It's called Sisters of Choice, and we meet every other Tuesday of the month, and it's just a whole bunch of ladies from all facets of life that come together, and it's very Bible based, because I feel like if you want some answers, and if you want some guidance, some true answers from none other than the Lord, then it has to be Bible based. But we all come together and we talk about those issues that sometimes plague us, like cleaning house, cleaning your spiritual home, cleaning your real home, taking out those bad seeds, or noticing that you have those bad seeds so that you can clean it up. Those are some of the things that we discuss. And being that I'm married, we do discuss how to be submissive, which I haven't always gotten that, but I'm working on it. But
honesty,
being that woman that brings in her boyfriend or her husband, and he's had a hard day at work. Your job as a woman is to shine his armor, because the only way you can fix his armor is from the inside. So when he comes into the home, you don't need to be, where you been? What's going on? It's, what can I do for you? So that he's ready for the next day to fight that world. Because his fight is totally different from ours.
That's so powerful. Ms. Nicole, what age range do you allow your young youth and ladies to come and engage in your program?
They are as young as 15 and as old as 50-ish. I like to call those seasoned ladies.
Yes.
Not all of us have had, those battles, those war wounds, but we're all there to help each other. Whatever we need is a sisterhood. That's why it's called Sisters of Choice. And I feel like the founder, Miss Helen Booth, she has started something awesome, because I feel better. Like, I have gone out my way to, bring other ladies in that I see that are going down that path where they're not empowered. They are broken. Their foundation is rocky as all get out, and they don't have anybody to fix it. They don't have anybody telling them, look, this is what you need to be doing. This is what you need to start with. Start looking in the mirror and saying, I am who I am. And I am who God says I am. I am beautiful. I am worth everything that comes to me in the form of a blessing.
Can you tell us a little bit? Awesome. Thank you so much. That is so powerful and inspirational to our people, young women as well as men. Can you tell us a little bit about Miss Helen Booth? You mentioned her briefly. She's the founder, you said?
Mm-hmm. She is an awesome woman. She's actually my best friend's mom, and she also runs a daycare, which she's great with kids. She's very nurturing, and I just think that's awesome. But yeah, she started it, and she just thought that she saw in her spirit, and she let God lead her, that like, look, our women are going down this path. Like 2015, 2014, it started something that if we don't fix it now, we'll never get back. We'll never get that, that youthful, that vivaciousness that a woman is supposed to have. Because we're always stuck on that, we have to be a certain way. We have to look a certain way. We have to dress a certain way. We have to be a certain way to other people so that we are liked, so that we are accepted. And she was like, no, that's not life. That's not real life. So she started it, and it's kind of small right now, but from what impact we have had in the community, because we have gone to different churches in the community, and just let them know that we're here. This is our this is what we started. Every woman is welcome. Come and be a part of it. And our goal is to be international.
Awesome. That's so powerful. Miss Nicole Lewis, remember, she is the First Lady of Part-Time Wealth Creators. Hey, and as well as Porch Talks. She's here with us tonight, and she's sharing about how she reaches out in the community and changes the lives of young women, young ladies who are seeking guidance and inspiration and love and care. Remember, how can they reach you tonight?
Let's see. My Facebook. That's the safest place. Because you get me, and that's just Nicole Lewis at Facebook. And I'm on Instagram, NicoLove28.
Awesome. Nicole Lewis at Facebook, Nico28. Check this out. Hey, can you give the people out there tonight one thing that you would want to inspire them? If you wanted to tell one woman something that would reach down deep into her heart and inspire her tonight, what would you say to her to give her encouragement?
I would tell her that it's not always what it looks like. Someone else's struggle is not always your own. So therefore, you must own what you have and make it flourish for you. And don't worry about anybody else being affected about what you've got going on in your life. That's the best way to live.
Hey, we're here on Porch Talks tonight. This is Porch Talks. Don't forget us. Hey, we want to give a special shout out to Miss Nicole Lewis. She's the first lady of Porch Talks. Woo! We also want to give a shout out to Mr. Joe Lewis, who is the founder of Porch Talks tonight. Hey, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors. We want to give a shout out to our sponsors, PT Wealth, Part-Time Wealth Creators, LLC, and we want to make sure that we want to give them a shout out tonight. Hey, my name is Prince Peculiar, and we're going to have a good night. Remember, Miss Lewis, don't forget us. Porch Talks. Love ya.